Good morning. Today is Thursday, the 6th of March 2025, and the time now is 9 minutes past 11 a.m. in the morning. My name is Bellingham, or Kid Blackie the Nonpareil, or Marsh, or Miller, or the Bull of Lewisham, and I'm a boxer, prize fighter, pugilist. When I was growing up, I'm 55 now, but when I was growing up, when I was probably about maybe 18, 19, I started to hear a lot this saying, every action causes a reaction. Every action causes a reaction. And I was told this because when I was growing up, I wasn't really that intelligent or that knowledgeable. I wasn't that. So I believed anything. Any shit that people told me growing up, I just accepted it without really questioning it. Like a lot of these like proverbs and these little shit things people say and you hear about, I just thought, that's really wise, without knowing if it's wise. Like what I'm trying to say is I could accept it without really analyzing it, meditating on it, discussing it with my friends or with my father. I mean, really trying to understand it or get into the science of the proverb. Do you follow me? I just thought, yeah, it's true. That indoctrination, I thought, yeah, it's true. It's like brainwashing. I thought, yeah, it's true. So what I'm saying now this morning is every action causes every reaction. I think that saying is unintelligent. It doesn't really make sense, really. It's a little shit saying. I don't really agree. I don't really believe that. No, I don't believe that. It doesn't. Now, I mean, at the time when I was 19, I thought, yeah, it's really wise, kind of scientific, innit? But now this morning, I think it's fucking shit. It's irrelevant. Every action causes reaction. What is it trying to say? What are they trying to say? What does it mean by that? Let's pause for a minute. Let's try and think what Jehovah God is saying. Every action causes reaction. Let's think about this. Because when I say Jehovah God, I'm joking. It's not Jehovah God. It's man. But I'm playing. Play with me. Let's see what Jehovah God is saying here now. Did you get it now? So every action causes every action. So I don't think that's true. It's like like some people, they're ticklish. I was thinking about ticklish this morning, actually. Like we tickle people, like ticklish. Some people are not ticklish. Not every action doesn't cause a reaction, does it? Or like someone can smile at you, you don't smile back. For what could you they may not be familiar to you. That it might be a smile that is an unwelcome smile. Like for instance, do you see what I mean? So you think, because it's a stranger. You think, well, where did that come from? You know that one. So not every doesn't cause reaction. Like for instance, if a brother or a West Indian guy says to me, just out of the blue, wagwan, I'll be like, well, who are you? I don't know you. I'll be thinking, I won't say it to him because he might get rude. But if he just comes up to me and says, well, I'll be like, well, who the fuck are you? It doesn't really cause a reaction. It's not the reaction that he wanted. He wants me to stand up there, chat to him, and say, yeah, this and that, Biggie Smalls and all that kind of shit, and Crown Heights, New York, America. I ain't gonna say that. No, I'm not. I'm going to open up and tell you what's in my mind. No, it's not called a reaction. So it's not really true. Another thing as well, so many instances where that don't really work. Because you can react, but it's not the reaction that it requires. Let me explain, because you might not understand what I'm saying. One last example. What I mean by that is, for instance, if I go into a restaurant, yeah, and I have a meal, yeah. Suppose I walk down, say like Hounslow High Street, and I said, let me go to one of these restaurants that I've seen it, I've chatted to my people in there, the people in there, but I've never gone and sat in there. So I go and sit, I take like 30, 40 pounds, I go sit in there and have a meal there, yeah. The guy comes over, I think it's like, I feel like, this is that meal, food that I'm not really familiar with, like it's not part of my cuisine, like my taste buds. Not my taste buds, but what I'm like, my palate, like what I'm used to. So I'll be like, he'll come up to me at the end of the meal and say to me, did you enjoy it? Now I'm gonna not to upset him or to be rude. I didn't enjoy it because obviously I'm not used to it. So I'm not gonna say I thought it was fucking shit. I'm not gonna say it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say, yeah, it was not bad. You know what I mean? I say, it's not bad. It was kind of tasty still. Do you follow me? So it's not the reaction. It's a really cause a reaction, no. Because if it was to require a reaction, I'll say to you, this is fucking shit, isn't it? That'll be the reaction. You'll be like, that's the proper reaction, isn't it? That's the proper reaction to say, that he didn't enjoy it. You express it your way. Because forget about England. in the world, yeah, we just so many different types of people in there. Got Africans and Jamaicans and Somalians and Australians and people in Norway and in Italy and in France so we've got all different reactions to things that we dislike. And so like I'm saying this for me now from Jamaica, I said, oh, fucking rotted, that pepper in there, that burn up my fucking, you know, to express it. But because like we're in England, you might not say it that way. You might, yeah, you know, like because we're in England, you might say, oh, it wasn't that bad, you know, to be polite. You know, they're polite, innit? It wasn't that bad, you know. It was kind of peppery still, but I enjoyed it, but it wasn't really, you wouldn't even go further than that. You would say, it wasn't that bad. You wouldn't just say that it wasn't that bad, innit? Not to be rude, you would say, it wasn't that bad. It was nice still, you know, you're there. So it's not a reaction that it's required reaction that you would want to say as a human being, because we're not animals. So it's not a reaction that you want to say, is it? So not every action causes a reaction.